Alright folks, back with another video. This particular video is a review of yet another light switch. So right now, I find myself working from home full time. With that, I got to utilize that light switch that I installed. But every day I'm looking at this light switch, like the light switch looks good, but that fan switch looks crazy. It just doesn't look right. It just doesn't sit right with me. You know, you gotta have some sort of balance, right? We're gonna be using this light switch for the fan. Another Amazon package to give birth. Let's go ahead and get this thing open. Got an old school cutter. Huh? First looks. Let me see. All right. Looks like the other one. Looks like the other one without the dimmable pieces. Out of there. Come on. Let's go ahead and open this up. Too much tape. Aha. Wow. GE has install little tabs for people like me because we tend to go crazy. We get excited. Pull that off. We got a beautiful switch here. That's those tactile buttons I like. You see the ring here. This ring indicates whether or not you're connected to Wi-Fi. The ring will show in red if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, show in blue if it's good. I reached out to GE because I had some questions about connecting this to my fan. I wasn't too sure if it was going to work or not. The guy explained to me the only issues that I may run into are related to load. If the load's not right, the indicator will show red and it'll blink or do something like that. So in this box, we got some C by GE overview information about what it does. You click on, you click off, all right? Got it. We have smart wall switch instruction manual. Shows you how to set things up, some of the tools that you'll need. We'll use that. I'm sure I'm gonna use that. Now last time they had stickers. Do they have some more? Okay, they do. Very good. That's awesome. You can use those. Nice cover. All right, I'm not going to be using this. I'm putting it on a double switch, so I won't need it. Here's the switch here. Very nice, high quality, just like the other one. Tactile buttons. You know, she's kind of thick in the hips. Beautiful face. Knee. All right, very tactile buttons. And then we have some wire ties here. And let's see. I have no nails. No nails, but I got screws. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get this thing going. Let's see if this actually works. In this video, you'll find out whether or not it's plausible for you to use a smart switch on your fan to control your fan or not. This isn't going to control speed, but I usually keep my speed low anyway. My house doesn't get that hot. I don't need the fan that bad in my office, but I do like to cut it on if I'm getting a little sleepy. A fan on low and a nice cup of joe, and I'm ready to go. So let's see how this works. Let's go. So here's the switches as they are now. Here's my light switch, and then here's my fan switch. I updated my light switch with the C by GE C-Start Smart Dimmer Switch. That's a mouthful. But I left this old dumb fan switch on here. And it's an eyesore. I gotta get this thing upgraded. So let's go ahead and knock that out. Let's get in. All right, let's cut this breaker off. Breaker 15, breaker 15, breaker 15. There we go. Turning that breaker box back on. There we go. Press the button. Nothing. When I hold the button down, it spins a little bit. Oh, it's not engaging. Damn. something's happened there and it's not working. I'm not really sure what happened. My switch went out. We're about to find out. This is what I figured out. I figured out that I never had my neutral wire connected. My neutral wire is this white wire here. So although my switch was working for my light, I never had it connected. I never had my neutral here connected to my neutral wiring. So I just lucked up. It was probably rubbing up against like a ground cable or a piece of metal in the box. I really lucked up. So it was working, only because it was likely touching another wire here in the box. The current runs back from this neutral wire back to the device or whatever you have it plugged up to. So I lucked out there. So just a tip, look for that neutral wiring in your box. This is my neutral wiring right here. It's this white cable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this neutral wire from the fan switch and this neutral wiring from my C/GE C-Start. C-Start, which is going to control my lights. And then we have the on and off that's going to control the fan. Let's go. Both of them lights on.
Keep your hands in the air. Walk backwards towards the sound of my voice.
Okay, Google, turn on office fan. Excellent. Okay, Google, turn off office fan. I've been using the switch for the past month and I don't have any complaints with this switch. It's more responsive than the 4-wire C-Start dimmer switch. I have no issues at all with connectivity, whereas my C-Start smart dimmer switch, I've had moments where I've lost connections entirely. Luckily, both switches are Bluetooth enabled and can be controlled off network. This is a switch I'd recommend. I'd recommend this switch for ease of use, aesthetics, and that beautiful ring. In the future, I may even incorporate an OVO styled overlay to use the rings as eyes on an owl theme. If you stuck around, go ahead and like the video. It's nothing cooler than a little engagement. Share some entertainment, gain some information, leave with more than what you came with. Like, ask a question if you have one. Dislike, it's all good. Do you like these switches? Are there some that you'd like to suggest? Let me know. I would like to thank you for hanging around. Subscribe if the mood suits you. There's more on the way.